What's up guys, today we're doing part 2 of the JDM build. I know it's long overdue, so let's get underway. First I'll start with any updates I did to the exterior. So I've got the Varis bonnet side ducts, and they are functional. You do have to cut into the fenders, and I'll show you how they work. So hot air from the engine bay is going to enter these vents in the hood, go out the rear of the hood here. You can see a perfect little cutout, and so it would go right through above the OEM fender covers. I actually had to cut the fender covers so that it could vent the air out. Otherwise the fender cover blocks all the way up here, and then they come out the hole on the other side. So in this video I'm going to talk about the engine mods. Let's start with the spoon valve cover, spoon oil cap, spoon radiator cap, spoon big turbo upgrade kit, spoon Kevlar intake duct, PRL HVI with the race map, got Radium dual catch can system. One thing I really like about the catch can system is that it cleans up the engine bay really nicely along here. You get rid of a lot of brackets that were right here. Cusco strut bar with quick releases, a PRL Flex Fuel Kit. So people had an issue with the Radium catch can and the PRL Flex Fuel Kit not being able to be mounted together because the brackets were hitting. So all I did was I mounted the PRL Flex Fuel Kit, since the line is hard line and can't really move that fuel line, so that's mounted where it should be. And then I just moved the Radium catch can bracket over, and I put a nut cert right there to fit an M6 bolt. Eventuri carbon fiber inlet, anti-gravity battery. This is the Group H5, so it's a direct OEM swap. This one's the 40 amp hour. It's got the battery tracker, so you can open the app and see the battery life and your crank voltage and all that. Check out my video on the anti-gravity battery. This one's 10 pounds, and it's insane how light it is. The HKS blow valve is actually running the recirculating kit. It swoops down and it's supposed to go into the coupler where the intake is, but the one that HKS provides, it doesn't fit this intake, so I ended up having to make my own port. So the HKS blow valve, a lot of you guys want to run it ever since I proved that it's safe for the car as long as you're doing the recirculating kit. It sits a lot lower than it should. If you'll notice on other cars, it sits up about here. And the reason is, mine sits lower because I cut the brackets. I cut about 1.5 inches off so that the rear line could clear the Cusco bar, and also it just looks better overall. Everything sits evenly in the engine bay, and now it just looks so much better than a blow valve sticking up 1.5 inches. Hondata high pressure fuel pump. It's actually the whole kit. It's got the injectors and the low pressure fuel pump, and then the upgraded fuel line. Also running a KOYO Radiator. Of course we have the OEM optional fender covers. As far as bolts go, they're all black titanium, like the nuts for the strut. These bolts here, here on the valve cover, the Kevlar duct, all the PRL bolts were swapped out for black titanium. I ceramic coated the heat shield, and underneath that is a ceramic coated HKS downpipe and front pipe, and then the apexy exhaust. All three of those run 76mm piping, which is 3 inches. I'm currently running the HKS Intercooler with the piping kit, HKS Oil Cooler, and then this is the spoon intake duct. I completely removed the wiper reservoir and the wiper fluid because I never used it, so that it's very blacked out behind all the grill. Just looks more aggressive that way. Here's a look at the apexy exhaust. The exhaust tips are huge. They're normally a burnt blue titanium tip, but over the years running the HKS catalyst has kind of blacked it out a bit. And it fits perfectly with the Varis rear diffuser. I am running the Hondata Flashpro with a custom tune from Derek Robinson at IMW, that's Innovative Motorworks. And he did a remote log tune. I would just do whatever pulls he told me with the data logs and send the data logs, and he would send me new revisions. It feels really good right now. I'm actually tuned on E35 and haven't had any issues with needing to upgrade the clutch. If anything, I would want to upgrade maybe second and fourth gear. These cars are known for kind of weak second and fourth. So on the next video, I'm going to do a full interior video. Stay tuned for that. Like and subscribe. Here's some sound clips of the engine at work. First, let's start with the exhaust.